Okay, our next moving up in the organization tips video, I want to concentrate on communication through body language. So to start with, always stand up straight. Always sit up straight. Both of those demonstrate a level of confidence in yourself and in what you're doing or in what you're saying. Okay, I know this can be a problem with tall individuals, particularly taller women. Okay, they have a tendency to want to slump over, or even tall men have a tendency to want to slump over because we have a natural tendency in some situations to want to bring ourselves down to other levels. Well, people tend to look up generally to bigger individuals. It's just a natural tendency we have. So to people, when they want to establish a level of commonality, tend to hunch over like that. Resist that. The leadership presence that you have by having height or being a bigger person, use it to your advantage. Don't diminish that. Okay. When sitting up straight, lean forward. Be more engaged in the conversation. People who actively put their body weight forward seem to be more actively listening. They seem to be more engaged in the conversation, where as opposed to people who lean back or close themselves off are perceived the opposite way. When you're speaking with others, make eye contact and smile. That alone sets the tone or the mood for the conversation. Even a difficult or negative conversation, those attributes are important. All right. Feel free to talk with your hands. It can emphasize your point. If you watch these videos, you know I use my hands a lot when I'm speaking. Now, I'm limited here because I'm in the confines of this video, right? And I can't express further. But what my hands do is they go to show accentuating certain points, right? When I'm trying to emphasize something, I can easily use my hands and draw more attention to it in that way. It kind of has the same effect of the glottal stop that we have in our voice, the way we slow down sometimes when we're saying important things, the way we have a temporary pause for effect right before saying things. Again, your body language with your hands can do that exact same thing. Same type thing you can do with your eyes, eyebrows, shoulders, etc. Okay? Don't point your finger at others. That is generally seen as rude or arrogant. Okay, you'll see politicians lots of times do the closed hand thing where they point at individuals or ask for questions with their thumb. Well, that's a common way. Another way is open-handed. It feels more like instead of pointing or accusing, you're offering there. So try that. You know, an open hand point. It can be more positively received. Okay, and respecting others' personal space. Guys particularly, but more confident individuals tend to throw their legs out wide. Well, that intrusion on other people's space when you're sitting next to them can create resentment. It is a subtle demonstration that invites competition or conflict. Okay, so don't do it. Right? Remember here, while you're trying to project confidence, you don't want to invite conflict in that way. So be respectful of others. Keep your legs closer together, guys, so you're not invading on other people's sitting space. Okay? And those are the general tips for communicating and body language that can, again, make you appear to be more professional in your interactions in the organization.